Is it okay? If you guys haven't got your t-shirts, then we have some t-shirts in the back. You can grab it. Yeah. Let's wait for 2 more minutes and we can get started. This is the last workshop. Okay, nice. Thanks everyone for staying for this. So how does this usually work? Do people, what time until people hack realistically? Do they go overnight? Nice. Good enough. Okay, I think we're good to start. So how many of you were there for the morning opening ceremony? Awesome. Okay. Good amount of hands. So I'm going to make it real quick. So we're Eigencloud. We're the largest US protocol in crypto, managing $20 billion in assets. We've raised $250 million from A16Z and others. We have more than 100 startups building on top of us, and they have gone to raise more than $500 million. Now, in the morning, I told you the story of this kid. This kid was in India at 30, he was able to get $7 million in his app. And he was able to get recognized by one of the top people in the industry, like Balaji Srinivasan. All of this was possible because of one reason. He was able to write unstoppable, verifiable code, and that led to open innovation. Now, what does unstoppable, verifiable code mean? So unstoppable, no one can turn off this program. And verifiable, no one can come and, anyone can come and verify this program that it's running correctly. And all these guarantees make sure that the person who is the creator can't take your funds. That's why people are able to give $7 million to this kid. And that kid is me. So this is how the unstoppable, verifiable future has evolved over time. Bitcoin started with a simple thing, unstoppable, verifiable money, a thing which requires $50 of hardware, and all it can do is move money around. Then Ethereum came in and said, okay, we're going to build an unstoppable, verifiable computer. And we let everyone build unstoppable, verifiable programs. And these programs own money, they own property. And never in previous history was possible where programs can own money or property in a trustless way. So then Solana came in and said, okay, we're going to build same thing. So Ethereum hardware cost $500 now. Solana came in and said, we're going to do $5,000. Now, Eigencloud, we come to you with cloud scale programmability. In an agentic world, you would want GPUs and all these kinds of complex calculations, and none of these platforms can support that. And we are here we have the hardware to scale to millions of agents, to hold trillions of dollars, and we hope it powers the verifiable agent economy. Now, here's secret sauce for all this. Humans rule the world because of one reason. It's not intelligence, but it's because we can coordinate with masses flexibly. And this is a quote from Sapiens by Yuval Harari. And currently, the biggest bottleneck for coordination is trust. Like, how can I make sure that you, if I tell you I'm going to give you $100, how can I make sure I actually abide by that commitment? So that's where trust comes in. And what we realized from $7 million example is that once you remove trust bottleneck, anyone can innovate. And this actually started somewhat with America, where they introduced rule of law and property rights, and that led to free market explosion. That led for people to own, have skin in the game, own companies, build properties, all these things. Like in the book Sapiens, they have this they mention about limited liability companies. It's like the first time where like you can build a company and you are not liable for like if the product doesn't work out. So that's what America introduced, and America was able to enforce this law with the court system, but currently it takes probably months, years to get your case resolved. And that's where blockchains come in. We have digital rule of law, where you can have digital permissionless innovation. And previously in America, you made certain commitments via contracts, and that if you didn't abide by it, you were enforced to pay a penalty or do something based on the code. Now, blockchains allow you to have this whole commitments in a self-enforcing way. So you don't have to stay in queues; it's automatically enforced. So how I would like to put it is the kid didn't even have a chance to even steal that $7 million. It's just the person can't take that 7 million. Now, Bitcoin, let me give you some examples. Bitcoin came in, they made a simple credible commitment that there will be only 21 million Bitcoins. And you own your coins. Because back in 2008, the financial crisis happened, and what we realized is federal banks will keep printing dollars. And that's where Bitcoin came in and said there will be fixed supply, and they now they want to replace gold because technically gold also inflates. Then Aave, this is a lending platform, came in, and what we also realized in OH was these banks give out loans without even having like you go like some known people can take millions of dollars in loans without actually having enough collateral in their bank account. That's where Aave came in and said all the borrowers should be over collateralized. Like if they're asking for $10,000, they should have $12,000 in the shares or whatever, which can be liquidated. But that increased as you increase the verifiability here, like as this is like a self-enforcement commitment, the TAM increases. So this protocol currently has $35 billion in assets. And there was one time when we were bigger than them, but that's what they did. You guys might have heard of Polymarket. They're like prediction market, and they also did the same thing. They made a simple credible commitment. Everyone's going to get the fair free market odds for any market. And during the Trump elections, I think they had, I don't know, I think more than $10 billion in volume, just because they knew that, well, they are going to keep that commitment. So what we want you guys to build is ambitious apps. Now, these include you can disrupt Web2 incumbents, you can build trust in AI. I'll get into all of these in the next few slides. Rewrite societal incentives and build fun apps. So what do I mean by disrupt Web2 incumbents? Currently, Facebook owns your data, and whenever they have a privacy upgrade, imagine like WhatsApp does upgrade tomorrow, you can either accept that upgrade or you can delete the app. And I believe that's not a good option for the user because I've already invested so much time in it. Why is this app telling me that they can take all my data, read my messages? Well, that's not happen yet. But YouTube, they take, I don't know, I think more than 60% of the users' funds. Like what if there comes a new YouTube which can just make the credible commitment that, okay, I'm going to give you 20% and I will never charge more than 20%. Same with Uber. Uber can make credible commitment, I will never charge more than 5%. Now we have a couple of teams building on top of us called Mother. Do you remember the Uber app which was building on top of us? Tada. Yeah. So Tada is an app which is competing with Uber there in Denver, Singapore, and I believe one more city. But they are able to get a bunch of these drivers to trust them because they made a credible commitment that they will never charge more than 5%. Now, OpenAI can do the same thing where if they train on your data or like any way your data is valuable to them, they should get paid the proportional amount to how much value they created. This is called data attribution. So there are really cool papers on this. So now build trust in the AI era. We know that AI can deepfake anything. And we also know that blockchains are verifiable computers and you can't fake cryptographic cryptographic signatures. So that's where we want you to build verifiable agents. Agents that have guardrails, agents that can hold data privately, agents that don't require counterparty risk, uh, that don't have counterparty risk, agents that can't be stopped. And these are some things which uh, verifiable agents can do. Uh, One of the most interesting ones here is actually AI scientist. Do we have it? Yeah, the AI scientist. Currently in the US, research labs are not able to get enough funding. And what they can do is build an agent or a program which does the job for you. For example, it's a discovery agent, and someone wants to come and uh, fund discovery for maybe like some diseases like COVID or cancer. Like they can just fund this agent and make sure it's actually working on that problem. If you see in some labs, they get funded for X, but they spend money on Y. So in this case, you can just completely eliminate that risk. More things a verifiable agent can do is once you give the person the data, you want to make sure the data is private. So that's the one thing. That's one more thing we provide as Eigencloud. All the data, all the user data is private by default. And we can't access it. You can't access it. Only the user can access this. And wait, so AI justice system is one more one. I've been telling this idea to everyone after the booth, but currently insurance is a big issue in America, where United Healthcare is rejecting 32% of insurance claims. And all they can do right now, all the rejected applicants can do right now is file a lawsuit against them. And well, it's gonna take them 1 to 2 years, and they probably don't have the reserve to pay these like big ass lawyers. So what if you had an AI agent that did the adjudication for you? Currently, like all these adjudicators are completely biased. They either work at USC, so like they have to save their reserves. So for like the agent we like one of the agents we want you guys to build is a healthcare insurance adjudication agent where both the parties, the insurance provider and you, come to agreement that okay, these are the diseases that are covered, and if I come to you with this amount of bill, you're going to cover it. So that's something which you can build. What else is something cool here? AI transaction gating is cool. Yeah. Okay. Next is rewrite societal scale incentives. So I believe three of these three of these categories have tracks here. So I think that's one more thing you can build. Uh, Income share agreements. Currently, the incentives are not really aligned towards. So like you pay your college 200K whatever, and then like they don't really have incentive to like make you richer after get out of college. Well, there is like a social capital thing they have, but currently you just pay 200K and hope that you get a job. But what if you can do income share agreements with them instead in a self-enforced. So even if they cheat you, you can't like you they technically get penalized for this, and they can't do it. That's the other thing. So verifiable insurance, that's what I mentioned. Then automate climate credits. This is one more example. I'm not sure how feasible it is for the hackathon, but I think they have like a high level of what can be possible here. So you can take pictures from your drone and then give it to, like, for example, you plant a tree, you can give it like build this verifiable drone. You can go and like go to the spot, take a picture of that tree and like confirm okay the tree has been planted. And legal system, the same thing I mentioned earlier. Build fun crypto apps. Well, this is very degenerate examples. So the only one I like is this one, reality TV show with the AI judge. So we have one challenge for this, the build your custom AI judge. So imagine how many of you actually watch Love Island or any reality show? Okay, good amount. Okay, nice. Currently, I think it is based on people's votes, but how fun would it be if an AI judge could decide who's going to be next in like who's going to advance in the challenge. If there are like fixed amount of rules which require you to go to the next round, and you can make sure that the votes are not rigged. Um, what else is possible? So this can be implemented in two ways. One is based on the vote system, or the other based on like fixed rules. Okay, I don't want to do this update. Social media feed ordering is one more. You can have like verifiable algorithms. Uh, so geo-distributed tokens. This sounds interesting. I can give like one more angle for you. So we have a solution called Witness, which allows you to verify your location. Unfortunately, we don't have it for this hackathon, but what you can do is verify someone's location or any attribute and give them rewards or credits based on that. Now, gaming with betting markets is one more. I believe some American skill-based American sports allow you to bet. Don't quote me on this. I'm actually not sure. But one game, we're talking to one game called Open Front. I'm not sure if any of you guys play that, but it's a game, diplomacy game with 50K MAU, and they do tournaments. And those tournaments are like I got on I built a verifiable app with a betting market, and went on a call with the creator, and the creator tells us that he was trying to do tournaments, but no one was able to trust him with their money. So they weren't able to like they're not ready to even give him $10 because they were not sure that would this person even give you back your money. Hence, we were able to build this verifiable gaming platform now. Okay, now developer experience. This is what it looks like. Technically, it takes 5 minutes to 10 minutes based on how many prerequisites you check. We're going to go through this. I'll just give brief behind the scenes of how it looks like. So this is going to be your application logic. So whatever you write, whatever app you write, you can simply turn it into a Docker image, and then that Docker image is uploaded to our cloud, and we run this cloud in a trusted execution environment, and then we attest signature that it's running this specific image on chip. Now it's time to get our hands dirty, what we've been waiting for. So let me quickly go to so believe let's actually just follow the quick start. Yes, I believe I can move around. Yes. So how many of you have done the quick start? Wow, great amount. Okay, sounds great. So what we'll be also building here is okay, wait, my bad. Yeah, please scan this QR code so you can get into the Notion. I think everyone has scanned so far. Okay, there are a few more too many people. Yeah, once you scan it, you're going to go to our Notion page where you can just copy paste those commands easily. And let's do this. Okay, go. Oh, no worries. I can also give you the bit link for this. Oh, you got it? Perfect. Awesome. Sounds great. Now, this is what it would look like. It has guide of like what crypto is good for, what guarantees it gives, like why you should build on Eigencloud at all, like what Eigencompute is, and like few and like verifiable agents. And we have 40 plus ideas which you can take and build. Um, so we'll go to the quick start and get started with this. So just copy this curl command and paste it in your CLI. I've already installed it, but that's all you need to do. Once you have installed it, you can quickly check if it actually runs. If you see the screen, that's great news. Also do eigenx upgrade to make sure it's not on the older version. So I'm on the latest version, which is great. Next, we're just going to create an app real quick. No, sorry. Give me 1 second. I think, okay, yeah, we are going to create that. Oh my, five. My house. Yes. Once you do that, you have to duplicate the environment files. And after that, this is an important step. Run eigenx. I think I should increase the font. It's the max. Run eigenx auth generate dash dash store if you haven't done like if this is your first time using the CLI. Yeah. So if you go scroll, okay, go to scroll down to get started. Yes. Yes, and you'll see quick start. Awesome. So you have to just run this curl command and get started with it. Awesome. Perfect. So once you generate a key, you have to go to you have to run this command and you will see what is your address. And once you get your address, you have to go to our form and paste that address here. So how many of you are actively following this and are on this page? Okay, perfect. We'll wait for you. But once anyone has done, just tell your address to the guy behind you. Yes. Awesome. Let's wait for him and then we can go ahead. Okay. How many of you have Docker installed? Okay, almost everyone. But yeah, if you don't have, please install it because it's required. For this hackathon, we're giving out 4 vCPUs and 8 GB RAM with 128 GB of storage. Yeah, that's all. Perfect. Once you have submitted the form, you can go and do Docker login, and this will prompt you to Docker. Yeah, I already have an account, so I don't think I don't need to do it. Cool. So once you have done Docker login, you run this simple command, eigenx app deploy. Next, you do build and deploy from Docker file. You enter your app name, later enter. Yes. So this is a interesting command. So in case this is for privacy, if you need like highest level of privacy where you can't even look at the logs, you have to say no to this. But I think for debugging, keep yes. And it will build a Docker image for you and push it to the Docker hub. Yes. It will take some time to get this app deployed. Meantime, I'm going to share the other app we are going to build today. This is going to be pretty interesting. I am not sure where I kept the link and grok. Okay, this is what we'll be building. Well, it's already been coded, but this is what an example app looks like. So what this app does? Pretty cool. Hold on. What this app does is pretty good. What it does is it first generates. Let me actually open the Notion doc so you can see the whole flow. Started, build a child private app. Okay, here's how the product flow looks like. It generates a secret number, and when it creates the game, after that, players, the guess is private and encrypted. After that, the players have to go and submit their guesses, and it will give you hints of if it is hot, warm, or cold. These are the thresholds for that. So, like if it is like near 10%, then near like 10% up or down. I'm gonna say it is hot, 25% if it's cold, 25% if it's warm, more than 25% is cold. So that's the hints it will give you. Later, whenever you submit a guess, you need to pay a fee, and you know this hint. Once you know this hint is only private to you. Uh, so anyone can come and see that, okay, you got hot. So they'll try to bribe you and say, okay, I'll give you 50% of the price pot if you tell me how much I I'll give you 50% of the pot if I win the pot. So that's how this works. This is like uh semi-lottery, semi-coordination game with privacy. But the main points I want to show here is it is completely private and verifiable. So let me show you the game real quick. So I've created this account. I'll go and get some fake coins. This is hosted locally, so you can yeah, this is not real money. And I'm gonna keep the number range between 1 to 10. Create the game. The game has been created. And only the program knows what the number is. So I'm gonna keep paying it until I get the guess. So it's 5, so it is not near 5. Perfect. Lucky number 5. We won the game. And you can see that okay, this is the player. This was all the hints, and currently no deal was made, but you can go and like make deals to your friends. So this is a fun game. This is not just for private numbers. I think it can be done for anything which requires some level of privacy and randomness. Like it's a cool game if you're doing with your friends. Perfect. Now we are going to do the same. Let's see if the previous app was deployed. Yeah, okay. So if you can see, the previous app was deployed and it generated the wallet address for this. That's the sample app, what it does. Then okay, let me quickly do this. Before that, I need to shut down my previous app list. Okay, these are all my apps. Wow, that's a lot of apps. Stop. Yes, game. Okay, we are stopping that app because I need to use that domain for this. Cool. Does anyone have any questions meantime? Or need help with working on this? We can also take a pause and just work with you. Uh,
So what exactly is the app address on the chain?
So the app address is the identifier for the app, and there will be a deployer address which will generate on who am I. That will be your creator address. So that's like your own identity. So okay, this is likely stopped, I believe. So yes, it is still stopping. Yeah, I believe this will be stopped pretty quickly. So I will go ahead and uh, next we have all the instructions here. So you will need to generate a ngrok ngrok auth key from ngrok and paste that ngrok key in .env, and later you can run it locally with npm run dev. And okay, let's go. This is more details. This is the registration. And next, once you have cloned the repo, I see the problem. I didn't add the GitHub of the game. Okay, clone repo. Git clone. Okay, once you have cloned the repo, you can do npm start, and I have the app somewhere here, so I will simply just get in there. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Eigen app deploy. I put on my game. Y will build the image and then push it to the cloud or push it to Docker. Once it is pushed, it will. That is my private key. Need to change that after this live stream. Uh, hopefully no one else deploys on my app. Yeah. Okay, this will take about 30 to 60 seconds. But now if any of you guys have questions, feel free to ask it because we're almost done. Yeah.
So the quick steps.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where do you want to publish your Docker image?
So what step right now?
I'm gonna deploy to Eigencloud.
I think it could be any registry you can create on
Yeah.
either Docker Hub
You
or GitHub.
Docker.
Yes.
So, what is your user ID?
No, you have to, if you don't have an account in Docker Hub.
No, you just logged in. Yes.
Oh, you have.
Oh, wait, do you know your username? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, then username slash the my app. Golden Davis. Enter, yeah. Now enter. It asks you again, you can yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah, so say no, then not be the or maybe the logs. Okay, this will take some time, but okay, so that's We'll see if this is up. Cool. Okay, we have it up and running, and I guess we can play this game again. So, just add my name, create account. Oh, well, we have account. Create and start game. Get balance. Next. Yeah, we are actually done with the workshop now. So if you have the wrong slides, yeah, you can scan the QR code for more details. We have $15,000 in prizes towards 2 challenges. Let me actually show that real quick too. So get started. Yeah, we have 2 challenges, and these are 2 challenges here too. So we have one on build domain specific AI judge, where you can build this like insurance adjudicator or Love Island adjudicator, any kind of agent which like makes sure helps you with some level of adjudication. Then the other thing we have is on build an autonomous AI agent or private app. This can be anything you want, which we also have like 40 ideas there. So whichever you'd like. And if you're looking for an internship, scroll down and feel free to, if for engineering internship, email me. And for if you want to do product manager internship, then Vignesh is the right guy. And swag, you should collect the swag from the back of from those 2 guys. Yes. Yeah, I think we are done. Awesome. Stop sharing.